You know that terrible sinking feeling in your stomach when you realize you completely forgot to pay the electric bill, and then comes the cascading late fees, or worse, a hit to your credit score? Yeah, we've all been there. Juggling a dozen different passwords just to keep the lights on is exhausting. So let's dive into this explainer and learn how to completely automate your DTE Energy bill. We're going to bypass those sneaky fees and, honestly, just reclaim your peace of mind.
Here's the roadmap for today. We'll quickly cover the main advantages, the eligibility rules, and then dive right into a step-by-step setup guide. After that, we'll look at managing your account, troubleshooting some common issues, and wrap up with a few important final reminders.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the Autopay Advantage. Seriously, are you just entirely tired of tracking due dates and worrying about overdrafts? Because I know I am. We've all felt that heavy mental load of remembering utility schedules. It's the absolute worst when life gets just a little too busy and a bill slips through the cracks.
Well, the solution here is beautifully simple. DTE's Autopay automatically withdraws your balance on the exact due date every single month. It gives you this total, absolute, set it and forget it experience. You literally never miss a payment, you avoid all those costly late fees, and the best part? You could start setting the whole thing up immediately online.
Moving right along to Section 2, eligibility and fee rules. Now listen up, because this is where you can actually save money every single month. As of March 2026, DTE uses a third-party processor called Paymentus, and because of that, if you use a debit or credit card, you're going to get hit with a flat $2.99 processing fee on every single transaction. Nobody wants that. So to keep your automated payments 100% free, you should absolutely link a checking or savings account instead.
But you also need to know there are some strict rules to play by. If you currently have a balance that's 90 days or more overdue, or if you've had 2 or more return payments in a 12-month window, you are going to be locked out of the program for a full year. And catch this, if you trigger one of these disqualifying events after you're already enrolled, your autopay gets instantly canceled, and yep, that 12-month ban is immediately applied.
Okay, we've got the ground rules down. Let's dive right into Section 3, our step-by-step setup guide, and actually get you logged in.
First up, and this trips a lot of people up, you absolutely cannot use the limited guest pay feature for this automation. Guest pay is only designed for one-off manual payments. To put things on autopilot, you've got to fully register a permanent account over at dtenergy.com. So if you log in and simply don't see the autopay option anywhere, double-check that you aren't stuck in that guest pay portal.
Now, if you're building a brand new account today, grab your original identifying document, like the social security number or driver's license you used when you first established service. You'll also need to follow some pretty strict password rules. It needs to be 8 to 25 characters long, absolutely no blank spaces, and you've got to include at least one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, and one number.
All right, once you're safely logged in, the steps are a breeze. Just navigate over to My Payment Programs right there in your dashboard. Click on Manage Autopay and enter those free checking or savings account details to finalize it. Oh, and pro tip here, it is highly recommended to pop into your profile settings during this step and set up email reminders. That way you're always notified right before a draft actually happens. Hold on though, because here is an absolutely crucial detail. Your autopay remains inactive on the exact day you enroll. It actually takes a full business day to process in their system. What does this mean for you? Well, if you have a bill due literally today, you must make a manual one-time payment to cover it. Your new automation will safely kick in on the next business day, ready for your next billing cycle. Let's move on to Section 4, Managing Your Autopay Account Over Time. This part is actually super cool. The utilities billing engine is surprisingly smart. Even with autopay turned on, you can still go in and make manual payments whenever you want. So let's say your total bill is $15 and it's due on the 17th. If you decide to manually pay $10 on the 10th, the system recognizes that. When the 17th rolls around, autopay is only going to draft the remaining $5 balance. Pretty neat, right? You can easily double-check that your setup worked by looking at your next printed or digital statement. Just look for the autopay label right under the Programs You Are Enrolled In section. And one quick reminder, if you ever need to swap your bank account or just unenroll entirely, make sure you do it at least 2 to 3 business days before a scheduled draft, so the system actually has time to catch the change.
Okay, Section 5, Troubleshooting Common Issues.
Even the most prepared folks hit a snag sometimes, so let's look at a few frequent failure points. If your bank issues you a brand new card, or if your account simply doesn't have enough funds, your automated draft is going to fail. And here's the kicker. The system won't always warn you in time. So checking your bank balance a day or two before the due date is just a really great habit to avoid those awful overdraft fees. If a draft does bounce, you've got to manually go back into the portal, update your details, and manually pay whatever arrears built up.
Now this next bit is for our commercial customers who have strict bank security protocols. Pay close attention to this 10-digit Paymentus originator ID. You absolutely must give this exact ID to your bank to whitelist these automatic ACH drafts. Otherwise, your bank security features will completely block DTE from pulling the funds.
All right, we've made it to Section 6, Important Final Reminders.
If you're someone who prefers to push payments directly from your own bank's portal rather than using DTE's automated system, make sure you are sending it to their specific Cincinnati P.O. Box address. Just keep in mind that bank-initiated bill pay is not instantaneous. You really have to allow a few extra business days for that processing to fully clear before your actual due date hits. And of course, standard disclaimer time. Utility policies and fee structures can and honestly do evolve over time. While this explainer gives you a highly accurate roadmap for today, you should absolutely always check directly with DTE customer support if you run into any weird account-specific issues or notice any discrepancies.
Which brings us to our final thought. Now that the mental load of paying your bills is completely automated and out of the way, how are you going to take control of your actual energy footprint? Now that you've got the time and peace of mind to focus on utilizing DTE's energy-saving tools to actually lower that monthly balance. So, what's your first move?